This section here is me pretty much giving feedback about art. If you're feeling much more, I don't know what's wrong with my art, it's really good but I don't know, maybe you can find yourself in one of those feedbacks that I'm going to do right now. For me, it's hard to find my mistakes too. Since we are looking all the time into our artwork, it's like, bruh, I'm looking all the time into my artwork. What is wrong with my artwork? And that's completely fine. About what we can see here. It happened with my art so many times, like so many. And it's all about really doing the pupil, the eyeball, not the white part, but the part that have some kind of color. In the right, exactly right format comparing to the other one. What do I mean by that? Like here, it's not touching so much the upper area, but on this side it's touching a lot. So it gives us the impression like, hey, one eye is not the same as the other. But if we go and make it bigger, and make it bigger, make it bigger. It's starting to get better. We still gotta have this black line here working. Heck yeah, you go there and you never ever get out of there. This type of thing, but I still think that you could do some work about this white space that you have here. So we can see a little bit of change comparing the two eyes. You can see here that this eye was much more in the horizontal, appearing more like this, and this one's more like up, down, up, down. And also here, lower line, lower line, lower line. And I have another tip. If you guys have trouble with eyes, you can just go and erase both pupils and see if it makes any sense, the eyes. Does it make sense? Like, would I think, hey, it doesn't make sense? Like, in this case, I think this eye right here could be in a different position. Looking like that, I see this one is too close, but this one, no, it's not. This one's not, and this one is. So I would be like, hey, you gotta change your place, you know? It's completely normal to have some trouble with the eyes. I have that type of trouble with eyes. Let me do some moving here. Yeah, we're getting there. Little by little. You just go there and try again and try again and try again and try again and try again. And this area is all white. Yeah, it's all white. Here. Yeah! Look at that! Compare the eyes. Another thing to notice is how much this is going up comparing to this one. Whee! Look at that. Those eyes now looks maxy. You're gonna yes-fy, okay? We gotta yes-fy the things that we do. So about line art. I can see you have your line art here. But I don't see it having weight. You gotta give... Like here, you did weight. That's a great thing. That's an amazing thing. But I don't see it being applied like everywhere, you know? What is line weight? Line weight's you going like... Okay? That's line weight. Like an animal. So, there are places that you are going to make stronger and others not so strong. They're going to be soft. How the freak do you choose that? You also did it here. Well... First thing, how you choose that. Places that you really want attention, you are going to make it stronger, darker. Places that you do not want so much attention, you're going to make it much more, oh, it's fine, no, it's fine, it's fine. No, I don't want, like this line here, you just did it here. I don't want this line to be like, oh my, why? Nobody is going to do that, why? You did it right, pretty soft, pretty gentle. You can also add a line here, you know, and make him like a shed. And here, the nose. We gotta finish the nose. And the nostrils are not going to be the same. This one, much more open. The other one's like, hey, I'm the corner. I don't receive as much attention. And you can see already a huge change. But you can see another thing. The nose looks like it's going inside. So we don't want that. So we make it looking like, hey, I'm going much more outside, okay? You gotta remember the three-dimensional aspect of this. So about line weight, you gotta do certain places just like, hey, there is no light there, and that's completely good. You can see some here are pretty soft. This one is so soft. But here in the mouth, it's so dark and thick. Small. Thick. See, we gotta be changing the things, okay? We gotta go like thick, small. Thick, not thick. So let's go, and why not make lines even more darker? I don't see the upper eyelid. I wish he had upper eyelid. Now you have upper eyelid, and I'm happy about it. I can see what is happening here. Hey, you gotta have pupils. I'm creating for you pupils. It's extremely squarish. You can do it not so squarish, okay? Not so squarish. Okay, so about this fur happening right here. I'm gonna erase that and show you about line and fur. You're gonna think first of the length of the fur, if it's short or if it's like gigantic, and also the weight of the fur, like it's going to fall down. There is gravity, it's going to make it fall down. So when you are doing that, I truly recommend you focusing on the length. What is the length? Hey, this is a big fur, and since it's a big fur, sometimes it's going to bend somewhere. I don't know where, you just choose it because it looks good for you. In a lock of fur, there's going to be a smaller lock of fur. And there can be an even smaller lock of fur, okay? Even smaller here. An example. And you can have this other type of fur that is much more squarish. I do both, okay? You see, I'm doing everything much more soft inside.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing.
Okay, like here, as an example, since he got a huge fluffy ball here, a huge heart, you gotta remember the love got a little S in the middle. Do you see a heart? Have a little S in the middle. Here is the S. And here we cannot see the S, but it gotta have the S. So how we can have it have the S? We go here, do everything dark. Okay, and here we do the little aeons. Strong line art. If you want to have a line art, you gotta make it strong. You gotta make it like, hey, I'm here. This looks more like, hey, this is fur, then this is fur. The movement that you did is good, but we cannot see any difference between this tree. We cannot see. And what adds difference? Making those little breaking points. Making some places darker and other brighter.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity.
Normally the fur is bigger in the middle and shorter in the corners.
Never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it. It's been chronic.
And since we got all this fur going here, we are going to make a lot of dark parts below it, behind it, below and behind it.
Stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic.
Okay, first thing that I noticed here that can be improved is the tail. The tail gotta be here. The tail gonna be here. I think this character would be so uncomfortable just putting the lower tail far away of the ass. Imagine yourself having that lower tail, like already. You have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 10 tails? You have 10. Imagine the effort to put the closer one of your ass far away of your ass. We gotta make it close to the ass, okay? At least this one, because she cannot suffer. Not anymore, okay? I'll do the other ones too. But the number one thing that I notice is that this leg right here, it's too much stretched far away. I understand that here in the frontal view, it's a little bit more backwards. So it would make sense that this one would be a little bit more closer, right? No, because when we look at the back pose, I believe these two are meant to be the same pose. If we look at the back pose, we can see the hips here. This one is much more in the back. And this one is the same as this leg right here. So this leg should be much more in the back than this other one. We should change the size of them. Let me show right now. I do that when I'm drawing reference. Here, you make it smaller. Okay, and we pick the other leg. And we make it thicker. And we stretch it going even more. Oh my, yes. Look at that, look at that. Look at the difference. Now it looks like it's following its perspective. But there is also another difference. This one is on a full 3/4. This one right here is not fully 3/4. And what we can change here is the hand. Makes sense for us to see a lot of the back. But this way that it's bending here is not the same way that it's bending here. It's not the same. This one's better, by the way. And since this one is taller, here in the back, this one should be taller. And we can see difference in thickness of the leg. This leg's much more thicker than this other one. No. Since we are seeing pretty much far away, it's not going to have a strong perspective. So we can still have the ass right here. Okay, I'm feeling some changes to be done here in this belly. I don't know if you got belly button, but it helps to understand what is happening here. Okay, another thing that I noticed here, these ass can go a little bit lower. The line of the ass is going here. So this ass gotta go even lower, like here, and then schwanga. You get that schwanga right here, okay? Yeah, I'm doing that. This ass right here. Okay, this area here is big. It's big, okay? It's big. You gotta be sure that the ass go up to here, and then it's not the ass. There's a part that's not the ass. A secret space. I believe this will be the biggest change. And also here in this fur, you can go and make it like swash, 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 swash. We made the booty falling down, you know? You gotta make that, having that bending point, you know? The bending point. And here, there's only one huge bending. I would not recommend it bending right here, because we have the bending of the, what's the name? Hip area? And also the belly. There's the bending of the belly, there's the bending of the hips, and then there is the bending of the leg. Okay, there's something here that I'm going to change. It's a little bit big change. I don't know how big is the volume of the hair, but I want to make it just falling down here and then a huge curvature. But this way is also great. The shoulder looks like it's pretty up. It's going like up, up, up. Okay, I would for sure change the way it's bending here. I think this fur could be falling down here. I would say this would be the biggest changes. Here I would say hey, this chick right here that you see, this chick right here, it could be thicker compared to the other one. Yeah, like this. About flames, I would recommend making them more into gradient. Oh yeah, I'm adding overlay right now, the overlay mode. So the flame look like, hey, I'm strong flame. Look at that. And about the fur to not bend each one of them into exactly 2 bending points. 2 locks. 1 lock, another lock of fur. We can make much more locks of fur. And I believe the thing that she will be doing with the hand is this type of pick, like this type of thing, like, right? Something that helps me a lot to do the hands is just forget about everything and do like the base, and then just go like, hey, 1 finger, 2 finger, and here you get already the movement that you should be doing in the fingers, because here it looks like exactly 2 are up and 2 are down. This one could be going down. But shoulder really looks like it's up. From the back of it's all good, but this one here looks like it's pretty much going up, especially compared to the other shoulder. Can appear a little bit more. It can. This shoulder can go even more upper. It's too much going down, just too much. You go upper. Yeah. This area here looks pretty much stretched. Is the boob hitting exactly here? Yes. Is this area the hip line? Yeah, on one side. You can change a little bit more. Yeah. Great! Would you like me to keep on doing these feedback sessions? Would you like to have a paint over by me? You can get on my Patreon or just get into my Discord that I also do free feedbacks from time to time there. Or if you're like, no, I want one right now, go to my Patreon. You're free to get there, or go to my Gamer to get some tutorials there. You know, you can get so many goods right there. Just saying. By the way, champ, you're amazing, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye!